We're still in Chiang Mai and we're up early because we're going to a national park whose name I can't pronounce, but it's better known as the Sticky Falls because of the texture of the falls, but more on that later. There was about an hour drive from our hotel accommodation and it was a pretty scenic drive. Nothing to complain about. We're in a really nice van. There were mountains out of the windows and other interesting things to see along the way, so it wasn't too bad of a ride there. Once we arrived at the falls, we noticed that it was massive, a lot bigger than I expected it to be, but it was beautiful. It was very, very luscious and green, and there were a number of waterfalls for us to check out. And there were also thousands of stairs for us to walk down. So many stairs, I couldn't believe how many stairs it was. When I say it was a lot of stairs, it was a lot of stairs. Green. Yep, more stairs. A few more stairs. Guess what? Some more stairs. Some more stairs. You see, I wasn't happy about all these stairs. And a few more stairs, and we're finally at the first set of waterfalls. We didn't want to stop there. It was the first fall we came to, so we wanted to explore a little more. So we walked down more flights of stairs until we came to what was a nice, pleasant, and beautiful waterfall. Sam wanted to explore this waterfall and see how far up it went. So she took her shoes off and she hopped right in. Meanwhile, you know me. You know where I was at. Right there kicking it at the bottom, watching her walk up. She's the ever adventurous one. And I'm pretty much not. Did dip my toes in though. See how cold that water is. A little too cold right there. Sam went up a hike up the waterfalls. And you see where I'm at the bottom of this thing. Feet dry and everything. Once Sam had explored that waterfall, we decided to see what else the park had in store. So we walked down even more of the steps to see some of the other falls. It was a beautiful landing that had foliage everywhere with so much green. But we had gone a little too far, so we had to walk back up some stairs to see one of the little lagoons that was off to the side. Sam wanted to explore it, so she did, and I followed behind her, but I stood off to the side, just fighting the bugs off of me. We headed back up the falls because the most interesting and biggest fall was closer to the top, so we had to walk back up all of the stairs that we had previously descended. And man, my legs weren't so happy about that, but it was worth it once we found the fall. Sam wanted to climb this fall, so you know what was happening next. She was going to climb the fall, and you know where your boy was going to be. I don't even have to tell y'all that much. Once Sam finished climbing that fall, we walked all the way back up to the top of the stairs where there was a beautiful observatory where you can look out over the rest of the park. The views were amazing to say the least. Hi there. I know I haven't been checking in or recording or doing any of the things that people do when they do this thing, but we here now, we doing this thing right now. We're going to dinner out here in Chiang Mai, going to get some Mexican food because there's a lot of Mexican restaurants for some reason here. We're going to one that's been suggested by one of our favorite people who used to live here. You know who you are, we love you. See y'all in a minute. We decided to take a Grab instead of walking to the restaurant. It was a bit of traffic, but it wasn't too bad. The food was amazing. This is all I could show to you because it was murder as soon as it got to the table. We got up early the next morning because we heard about this little restaurant that's supposed to have some really good breakfast. So we decided to go check it out. It was a nice quiet little place, ducked off, and I must say, the food was everything people said it was going to be. It was great. After breakfast, we decided to do one of our favorite things, and that's go to the mall. We wanted to check out and see what Chiang Mai's mall looked like, so we did. After the mall, we headed back to our hotel and just enjoyed some time at the rooftop pool. The next morning, we got up early because we thought there were a problem with our visas to Vietnam. So we went to an office to try and get things situated and figured out. And we did. Found another little local spot for lunch. So we had some pad thai and some rice. And it was actually really, really good.
Hi, we're in a new location. We're here in Chiang Mai. I'm going to show you around our little place. First, our bedroom. I'll not jump on the bed like some people do. We have a nice TV in our bedroom, small closet, followed by an ensuite bathroom with a large rain shower. Into the kitchen living room. You've got an almost full-size kitchen here. You can see the washer, which we use every day after a workout. And we have a full-size fridge and a microwave down below here. You can see we've been having some libations with our glasses. Nice sofa, giant TV in the living room. And look at this view that we have been blessed with. The clouds in this city are something spectacular. And that's all. See you later.